not as comfortable with the more flexible build. Xayahs would still feel pretty good in this game, so maybe forced to go full AD, the correct Kaisa. But whenever you have a dive comp, pairing that with a Rumble who can provide that long-range support, looking around in the shadows, 2 more seconds on that ball breaker cooldown, starting to engage. Cleanse used, but it doesn't matter. The Shattering Strike, he still manages to connect. 4 stacks. Elyoya just zoning, walking off to the side. They already got first blood. He didn't even have to contribute. Now the knockback is there. Extra damage onto Jun. Flash forward from Alvaro. Mount up. He gets punted back under the tower. Jun will trade 1 for 1, but that support is not where you want the money.
That was a huge play. At this stage, all he wants to do is prevent Isma from being able to interact with that top side of the map, and it's a good read from Elyoya.
But Jackie's is clean. Top side of the map, Alvaro getting a fight kicked off. Vault breaker in, a lot of damage down to Isma. They're going to immediately try to turn it back, but Isma's ticking. He can't get the final auto down onto Supa. It might not have mattered anyway. Empowered auto from Jun will not get used. Just that quick pick onto Isma. Now the exhaust goes down. Level 6 for Myrwn, about to overheat. Lot one more auto, but he can't get in range. By the skin of his teeth, Myrwn escapes.
Yes, but unfortunate for GIANTX. And again, topside going well as
Jojopyun missed everything, but is winning because he has an ulti that does damage. And that might be enough. No. The map for them remains this Gwen, remains Lot, but hasn't been able to build that advantage further. That said, Myrwn is about to be cyberbullied. There it is, Pantheon kicking things off. Finally, the buy gets invited, but it might be too late. We'll turn it into the 1 for 1. It's not bad for MKOI in terms of overall goal, but for Myrwn in that 1v1, it's definitely discrepancy despite 17 CS lower on the side of Myrwn. The Pantheon now returning to the top lane. If at first you succeed, do it again. Pantheon kicking things off. Myrwn now overheating, tries to get some damage back into the Aegis Assault. It does not matter. Isma this time grabbing the kill as MKOI will happily make a counterplay on the bottom side of the map to pick up the first Drake. It's a bit awkward for the lane, but Noah cannot play the game right now. He has Flash Cleanse and ulti available.
Jojo's still hovering here as well.
Isma starting. Elyoya immediately going to step out. Huge chunk at Alvaro. Ignite already ticking. Now Lot on the chase. The exhaust down, but this is where Jojo is forced to dash away.
Bottom side, because Lot is kind of the position that GIANTX can play through with Isma.
Nice charm. Tower shot. Flashes over the flick. Has Malignance. How long on the ulti? Just a few seconds. Flash forward. Ulti coming in from Elyoya. Follow-up CC is there. Clean shutdown. Just now getting mid-push. They didn't have bot push. There's no real way for them to walk in safely or to force a response from GX. Jojo. This is where all his money went. He bought pots and he bought wards. Today, none of that, Jojo. You gotta spend your money on yourself because those charms keep hitting. Alvaro with a quick ball. 4-man combo. The equalizer a little bit off, but it might not matter. Myrwn starting to burn him down. Instantly, Supa's into the back line. Does get sunned up a bit, but he still manages to finish off Jackie's. KOI taking the fight overall, but Lot finally firing back. 2 down for Supa. Supa versus Noah, and Supa comes out on top. That's 3. Looking to make it 4. Wants to get 1 more. Shut down there, but at the end of the day, it's Jojo to finish the fight. MKOI turn to the Herald.
MKOI get the picks that they need. Jojo's charm.
What happens when Gwen hits 3 items, Rob? It's still tough, right? Gwen with 3 items in exhaust, I just feel like it's hard to get away. Especially if Alvaro gets caught out. They descend upon him. GX, nice pick. Just that flank, waiting in the darkness, all of GX there. He's now going for a bit of a luxury defensive item in the form of the spell shield. But GX, quick to fire back, however, don't have much. Elyoya's ulti. Taken away, denied by Lot as Supa now going all in. Noah coming back where the feather's going to go. Exhaust down onto Elyoya. Grand Starfall going in the midst of the entire team. The flip back is good. The interrupt is good. Elyoya still alive. Alvaro still standing. And Myrwn starting to burn them all down. 5 members of KOI. How are they all still alive? Double kill. Jojopyun pitching for more. Coming around the corner. Jackie's wants to fire back. But blinking health bars. Jackie's. Noah retreating together and all of MKOI.
Right? Yeah. Like, even with the build path you've gone, you're not going to immediately kill Supa. So you're fine to go for that because you're not going to get locked down. You got your team there.
Charm onto Jun. He doesn't have his ulti. He's probably just going to fall down here. That's 1 kill. Jojo dominating, now ready to go over the wall, looking to fall up on Jackie's. Charm's not quite going to connect. It doesn't matter. Cleanse there out from Noah. Throws it sideways. Ball up is here. Jackie's about to get taken down. Reset now coming in for Jojopyun. You can dash forward. Movement speed comes in from the Foxfire, but he will not pursue any further. MKOI, again, finding the skirmish, finding the angle. A 6 I guess there is a fight here. It doesn't seem like there should have been, but Jojo TP'd in just in case, ready to cover his teammates. Isma now kicking things off. Wall there from Jackie's. Eyes on Jojo. 3 stacks now available. Noah with the feathers. Reddit set up to try and punish, but Alvaro somehow manages to weave between them. And now once again, it's Jojo over the wall. There's nowhere left for Jackie's to go. One more stack for Jojo. Locke gets one back in return. Goes golden. A slow motion finish as he watches his team fall in yet another fight.
Might just be a photo finish with that one. MKOI taking the lead so magnificently in that fight, barring now to food as well. How do you answer for that? Like, they're everywhere as MKOI.
Yeah, and the thing is earlier you were like, I love it. They're tempering their aggression. They know they have a big enough lead now. They are no longer tempering their aggression. They are TPing in on a single Elyoya vault breaker hitting. And who do you think you are? I don't remember the exact words. It was also translated.
There was a lot of idiots and bleeped out words.
Yeah, there was a lot of bleeped out words too, but that energy, man, it's contagious, it's infectious, and for MKOI, it's only further enhanced by the level of aggression that they're showing on stage today in this game 1.
But I think it's also, again, like, oh, hang on.
Run! Starfall, Myrwn running, but that's a Swifties diff right there, baby.
And now they turn us, potentially Elyoya on the way, Supa on the way, but we're not quite able to connect with the Void Missile, but still, the Void Seeker, but still, it's the improvements from MKOI that make me excited about it. This slower pace, this,
Sidestep. Good movement from Noah, but doesn't stop the rest of the damage from connecting.
Yeah, very
even when the charm, even when the charm misses. And again, they played at a slower pace when the game was in a more...
The Bioshock is going to be caught in as it goes.
We have to fight a Big Daddy before he gets the next one. Jojopyun. Big damage onto Joe, and the true damage from Ahri. Makes this pretty difficult for the Alistar.
True damage.
Yep. True that. Jojopyun dashing in. Flick back not there. Madrid alive with the sounds of KOI fans.
In a minute's time. That's all they're playing for. Playing with their food, actually, to be honest, at this stage, because it kind of feels like they can do whatever they
charm,
want to.
there it is, they can!
Oh, yeah.
You didn't see it, but Dagda looked away for 1 second, as did I. And in a blink of an eye, someone disappeared. Jojo's favorite magic trick. All of GX trying to hold the line now, but that pick was probably all they need with Noah taken out of the equation. In goes Alvaro, down goes the red carpet. Everyone on GX just cut to pieces. Lotto fire back. Isma will do his best, but game 1 from MKOI was a thing of beauty. Aggressive where it needed to be. They weathered the storm in their weakest part of the map. They came back swinging the mid-game. Nothing but dominance in this first game of the day.
I didn't realize that Jojopyun was putting all that money yesterday into a 401k for today.
That man has
got 11.08. That man could have bought anything he wanted.
That was the Ahri we've been waiting for. That was the reason the champ is supposed to be picked. But we'll see if GX have a rebuttal, if they can fire back, because game 1 clearly belonging to MKOI. As we send it to a quick break. When we return, game 2.